right. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs, day number 1073. If you are a delivery driver such as myself in this gig economy, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on. Comment 777 if you've done that already and you're part of our notification squad. Comment 888 if you haven't yet. And of course, guys, just a friendly thumbs up reminder. Hit that like button down below. Comment 111 if you did, 222 if you can't see the like button on your phone or tablet. You got to hit the X in the top right corner of the chat. Hit the like button on the left and then hit live chat in the middle. And that's about it. What it does is it tells YouTube that you're enjoying these videos, and it'll recommend it to other drivers in the gig economy. So hit that like. Alrighty. So this might be sort of a shorter stream and all that good stuff. And yes, we are live. For those of you guys wondering, comment hashtag team live. If you have done that, or if you are live, comment hashtag team replay if you're watching on the replay. And let's see here. I see you all in the chat. I wanted to read this comment that I got not too long ago about employee status, and I haven't seen very many like this. Now, for their protection, I'm not going to say their name or username. I mean, if you find it, you find it. But I want to kind of analyze what they said here a little bit. So let's see. Personally, I want to be an employee. I've worked as a delivery partner for all of these apps full-time for a year. I've had days where I make $20 an hour and days like today where I literally just made $4.84. This variation in pay is unsustainable here in New York City. It's not feasible or reasonable. Feasible or reasonable? Everybody comment feasible or reasonable. I'll give you a second to do that, even though no one will. It's not feasible or reasonable to me to just switch industries, and they put switch industries in quotes, or get a different job, especially during a pandemic. I don't see why they can't have both. Now, given what this person said, now they're based in New York City. I'm in the state of New York, but I'm in the suburbs, New York City suburbs, as they refer to it, about 35 minutes out of the city. So I can't really speak from experience as to working in that area, you know, in the boroughs. However, I do know plenty of drivers just like you who worked in my market that lived in the city and then ended up going back to the city to work. It's very busy there. But the problem here is that, especially since the pandemic hit, now the amount of drivers has completely saturated the market, which is why this particular person is saying that they were, some days they were making $20 an hour and today they made $4.84. Now, I don't know if they're saying they were averaging $4.84 an hour or if they literally only made $4.84. And if that's the case, then that's really, really bad. You know, but the fact that they say, personally, I want to be an employee. I've worked as a delivery partner for all of these apps full-time for a year. I've had days where I make $20 an hour and days like today where I made literally just $4.84. This variation in pay is unsustainable here in New York City. It's not feasible or reasonable to tell me just to switch industries or get a different job, especially during a pandemic. I don't see why we can't have both. So basically the point they're trying to make is that being an independent contractor in this particular situation that they're in at the moment doesn't make sense. So they'd rather be an employee and have benefits and have a guarantee hourly wage and et cetera, et cetera. And I guess I can, you know, empathize with that, you know. But for me, no matter what, I don't want to ever lose my independent contractor status, me personally. How do you guys feel? Do you want to be an employee or contractor? Just simply comment employee or contractor in the live chat or on the replay in the comments section down below, because this is a very real situation. What's up, Pepino? What's up, Judy Chips? I see all of you guys in the chat. And of course, just a friendly thumbs up reminder, hit that like button down below. Comment 111 if you hit the like, 222 if you haven't yet. And if you are still watching, comment checkpoint 2. Since we're about at the halfway point. So, like I said, in my honest and humble opinion here, I am just not a fan of having a boss. I'm not a fan of having a manager, somebody telling me what I can and can't do, having to worry about being insubordination, you know. Um, I remember back years ago, I worked at Staples when I was in college, right? And when I was working back then, that was like 2006, 2007, 2008. I remember I had a BlackBerry phone. And that's when like people were really getting into the texting and stuff like that. I know it sounds like ancient, like forever ago. Um, but I remember my boss like caught me on my phone a few times, and he was like, Peter, this is being insubordinate. You know, I could write you up for this. But I was cool with my manager, so I was like, Brad, no, not, it's all right. You know, but the fact that he had to use a word like insubordinate just didn't click well with me. And I was just like, I can't do this where I'm working for people, you know? Now, it's much harder to survive in this world when you are your own boss, when you are your, you know, a small business owner, as they claim we are. You know, because if you think about it, when you are out there delivering, yes, you are partnered with DoorDash. Yes, you are partnered with GrubHub and Uber Eats and all of these companies, but you're not working for them. You're working with them. You know, it's almost like, hey, yeah, I got a painting job for you. I got a plumbing job for you. I've got an electrician job for you. And then that person goes out and does the job, you know? So at the end of the day, me personally, I don't want to have a boss. You know, everybody comment boss free, hashtag boss free. So let me know, do you want to be an employee or not? Because I know for me, no matter what, it would have to get really, really, really bad in order for me to want to be an employee. So let me know your thoughts down below. I'm curious to hear what you got to say. And of course, got to do some big shout outs for our patrons over at patreon.com/PaidToDrive. Maybe somebody can put a clickable link in the chat. Got to give a big shout out to Kimberly Thomas, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Brian Pomeroy, William Boudreau, Sarah Nash. Sarah Nash is actually brand new, by the way. So welcome, Sarah. And Sarah Keston, Alan G. Van Horn, Scott Freisner, Drew Hanor, Katie Coppin, Rideshare Lisa, Stephen Neely, Destiny Rudolph, Dave Chin, Frank Haviland, Jason Castis, Sherry Cassidy, Anthony Bliss, Nick G, Jenny Thomas, Matt Epperson, and Terrence Pacheco. Let me know if you guys heard your name called. If you didn't, you got to go sign up on Patreon. And of course, big shout out to Get Upside. Make sure you are all signed up on the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 333 if you are, 444 if you're not. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Link is in the description down below. Make sure to download it for free right now. Seriously, you're wasting money if you're not using this app. All right. And of course, go check out PaidToDriveStore.com. Maybe somebody could put a link in there. What's up, Lexi? What's up, everybody in the chat? Thank you for being here. If you made it to the end, comment end 433 and 433. And until next time, everybody, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling. And we'll see you guys next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Be well, be excellent. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you in the future.